Greetings, Paul Exner here. I filmed this video while single-handing my Solstice across the Anegada Passage. This is an open ocean gap between the British Virgin Islands and St. Martin. I'm sailing from Round Rock to Simpson Bay. This is an 85 nautical mile beat into 30 knots of breeze under choppy seas in the Atlantic Ocean. I've transversed this passage 31 times to date, mostly alone. We're observing the hull's interaction with a sea state comprised of wave sets from 3 different directions. My Windvane autopilot is steering Solstice with respect to the apparent wind, and the sail trim is optimized for a slightly open and powerful groove. This gives me 2 automatic gears to sail the boat through these seas while maintaining static settings for my sails and Windvane. The top gear keeps Solstice maximized with boat speed in the ocean's flat spots, whereby her hydrodynamic lift really begins to work so she goes upwind best. The proof is watching the bow relative to the clouds on the horizon. The result is better velocity made good toward my next anchorage, and in turn, this builds great momentum. Yeah, momentum is what we need to get through the choppy parts when boat speed and point get consumed by wave resistance. The low gear is set by trimming out the Windvane's fine-tuned connection to the tiller in a way that induces footing after crashing some waves and slowing down. Basically, I increase rudder angle slightly when I set the Windvane, and just enough to get maximum bite on the water when the boat is at max speed, but also just enough so the boat falls off after slowing down when it crashes a wave. This helps to build boat speed again so she can point up and fly when the water gets flat again. By combining subtle tweaks to the sails of this cutter rig in combo with micro settings to the Windvane autopilot, I can keep Solstice moving most optimally toward her objective, even in 30 knots of breeze and choppy seas. I'd love to answer any questions you have about this. Please feel free to comment on this video and we'll begin the discussion. Fair winds from Paul Exner and Modern Geographic.